Pathra punch.
I wanted to watch this video. It's Zepla talking about all the level 90 job gears in Endwalker and her ranking for it. And as she goes through her ranking, I'm also going to rank what I rank the outfits as.
Hey Buns, so with Endwalker just around the corner, now's the time to consider what job you might want to play in the new expansion, what jobs you want to take seriously, and you could base that decision on gameplay. Or you could base that decision on which job has the best outfit. So today we're going to take a close look at all the level 90 gear that we are getting in Endwalker, and I'm going to rank them for which ones I think are the best and which ones I think are just terrible. Now, they will look different sometimes depending on whether you have a male or a female character, and whenever I went to the media tour, I did get footage of all of that, so we can compare here with some.
Yeah, see, the reason why I couldn't do this is because I don't have footage.
Some hats don't work for Viera, so keep that in mind too. All right, let's hop to it. Let's start with Dark Knight.
Some hats don't work for Viera.
This might be my new favorite Dark Knight set. My previous favorite was a level 70 Abyss set, which was cool, but this definitely looks a lot more tanky. It's like dark medieval dark fantasy, you know? And I like a little ruby in the chest. It's kind of like a nice accent there, though.
I like this.
It does, to me, look like a demon in the chest. Like, I see a demon with horns, and the ruby is like a third eye.
I see the demon.
I don't know if you see that, too. You do get an armored tail, which is practical if you are on a character that has a tail.
Oh my god, if you have a tail?
It's kind of a weird cosplay.
It has armor?
The weapon is absolutely giant, and it looks pretty uncomfortable to sling on your shoulder like that because it has like spikes jutting out. I mean, it makes more sense to hold it like the female character does.
There's actually a lot of people.
Not...
There's actually a lot of people in the game who love Dark Knight outfits like that. Wait, how come this one has no skirt? And the other one did.
Work on Viera, but I'm not super.
Oh, it's just more of like a cape,
anyway,
not a skirt.
Even though it is really, really thematic to the classic Dark Knight look. Like if you look at the other Dark Knight AF sets, look at Cecil from FF4, you have that like little horn thing going on. That's the Dark Knight look. So I mean, I don't think it would be fair for me to derank it for a hat
the photo
that I
looks
just
so
don't personally like,
good.
when it is so very much Dark Knight. So I think it's safe to say that this set
I'd give it an A. I mean, I guess because, like, in my opinion, I think they could make a better Dark Knight outfit. But I don't know. For me, it's an A tier. I still like it. I like it for Dark Knight, but I'm going to give it a tier A. She gave it a tier S.
Paladin set from the CGI trailer. This is like the first glimpse that we ever got of Endwalker was of this set. And so for me, this set just sort of encapsulates what Endwalker is. It's even platinum, like the platinum.
Armor on tail is big.
Theme
It's true. Maybe I should have given it an S.
Silver, shiny armor. And I love it. I honestly feel kind of emotional about this set, and this is going to sound really stupid, but when I first started playing FF14, I was maining Paladin, and I remember getting my first job set, and it was like really dinky level 50 gear. Like now it's dinky in retrospect, and I was so happy. I was so excited, and I felt like it was the best gear I had ever seen in a game, and I was like, I'm never going to change out of this armor. This is the best armor
let me see the
I've
sword
had.
and shield here.
And so now to see how far Paladin has come, it's also like makes me think about
hard
how far
for me
the game's
to
come, how much it's evolved over time.
rate
and it's kind of
because
cool to
I
think
haven't
about.
seen
This
all
is true of all Paladin
like I haven't seen
gear,
all of the
especially
Dark
this
Knight
set.
outfits. I
This
haven't
is
seen all of
main
the Paladin
character
outfits.
here, okay, like you're the hero of the story. You look like the king or the queen who got so pissed about what was going on.
The
in
trailer
kingdom
was
that you
based
suited
off
up and
this.
charged right into battle yourself. Like you're just, I'm going to take care of this myself. So easy S tier.
I like it as an S too for Paladin, I would say. I agree with that.
I like it, right? Like it's sort of a mix between
the
an
warrior
armor set and Conan the Barbarian look, and that's cool. Like I like the aesthetic. I always like the warrior aesthetic, but I do not like the axe at all. Like I honestly can't remember the last time that they made an axe that I liked. I feel like this is just way over designed.
I think the shape of it. I think it's the shape that I find weird, but I like the detailing. It's just like maybe there should have been like this part like taken away or something to look, but I don't know. I think they're trying to make the axes look different. So you love no, I like big axes. It's more like the shape, like something here needs to be like taken away a little bit.
Too much going on. I kind of like the muscly bits, like looks like muscle or sinew. I don't know if that was That was what they were going for. The set itself isn't bad. I mean, I like it in concept. I like it in theory. I guess to me, my main issue is it feels way too much like
Yeah,
Reborn
it just
Warrior
looks like
set.
all
It
the
just
other
feels like I've
Warrior
seen this
sets.
set already. You know, it doesn't feel very unique. It doesn't feel very inspired. And it's nothing to write home about, in my opinion, even though it's fine. It's just samey. That's all. It doesn't feel new or
I'm gonna
exciting
give this
to me.
a B.
They did send us renders of all the different job sets.
Like, it's
and,
okay.
For Warrior, they showed a Hrothgar in this set, and the hat worked for Hrothgar. However, whenever I had this set in the game for the media tour, the hat was not working on a
I'm
Viera
jumping the
at
gun
that
here
time, so
and
maybe that's
saying
something that will
tier
change,
B.
But at the time of the media tour, the helmet was not working for Viera. Since this is not an ugly set, it's a pretty good set. It's thematic. It's fun.
I like it open.
It's just not super inspired. I think this is a B.
Oh, what a
set.
shame.
I love this set. It is so.
Oh, this is pretty.
So good. Like this set, it's one of these sets. It's so good. It makes you want to level the job, even if you don't like that job.
Yo, hold on.
because
Is
you
this
want
Gunbreaker?
outfit. Like,
Hell
it's
yes.
sleek,
I have a
It's
Gunbreaker.
form-fitting. It's professional.
My
You
only
have,
tank.
Like, a little bit of a starched, ironed collar here. I mean, you look
This
like
is-
a bodyguard for the
All right,
elite.
S.
You're like
Easy S.
billionaires' Secret Service, which kind of makes sense. I mean, we're going to space, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Tanks have it pretty good.
Yeah,
this
you guys
expansion,
know I love that
honestly.
whole, like,
Most of the tank
lieutenant
sets
feel
are
and,
incredible. So this is another tank set at S tier.
Oh,
We've
yes,
got
S,
3
S for
tank
sure.
sets already at S tier. Moving on to Samurai. So I think this is a set that has really grown on me. When I first saw a glimpse at it at the live letter
I
where
like
Yoshiki first showed us the job gear, I wasn't really sure what to think of it, but now after seeing it in game, I really like it a lot, and I think that the eye
I
thing
like
is
it.
super cool. Even if well, especially since it makes you look kind of goth from
That's
far
the
away.
headpiece?
Like, far away, it just looks like you have like some
I like
heavy,
it.
dark makeup on there. I honestly think this is the best samurai set so far, and I like it a lot
pretty up there.
more than the one from Shadowbringers, and it's just as good, if not better, than the original samurai set. I don't want to give it an S rank though, because it's not.
No,
really
it
my
is a
aesthetic,
totally
and this is
S.
a very subjective, personal list. And it did have to grow on me a little bit. So for
As a
me, I think
samurai
this is a
main, I
really
love it.
solid
It's an
set.
S
This
for
is an
me.
A tier.
So our only difference
Samurai
right now is my Sam's an
Monk.
S and my Dark Knight's an
Okay,
A.
so I don't play Monk because I've never really been drawn to that aesthetic, but there have been some Monk sets in the past that I really liked. What I will say about this set that I do like, I like the tattoos. Always having tattoos on your set is awesome. I like the half mask thing as a concept. I don't know if I really love the execution, even though it does match the tattoos. I mean, it fits with the outfit, but do I love it? Not so sure. The weapon
Yeah, I
is
like the
really
whole
awesome because
outfit
the weapon's
minus
literally
the
just
mask.
gloves, and I think that's
The mask could have been
extremely
done
cool.
better.
And so there are some things about this that I like a lot.
I would just like wear
But
this without my mask,
overall,
basically.
As a complete package, I can't really say that I'm in love with it. I wouldn't say that it's as sexy as like the Stormblood monk gear, which was extremely good. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's all right.
It's like between
For that
okay.
reason,
I'm
I
thinking
think
it's between A and
it
B,
being
but
all right. Well, I think it's C tier.
I'm gonna give it a B.
So, Ninja.
A B for me.
Okay, so it's it's
She doesn't
not
like
good.
it.
okay.
There's only
it's
one
not
thing I
good
don't
at
like
all.
about this, and it's
not
the
good at
pants.
all. All right, like I realize
The pants is the only
mask,
thing.
It's traditional.
Oh.
There's a lot of traditional.
I didn't
stuff
see the
on
mask.
here. But that doesn't mean that it looks good. Okay, it
I don't
actually
like
looks
the mask and I
terrible.
don't like the pants.
I tried this set on 3 different characters and they all looked terrible in this set. It looks like a clown suit, frankly.
Like for me, I know I wouldn't wear the mask on.
are-
And I
There's
would change the
something- I
pants
mean,
to like some sort of
It makes
boots.
me sad because I know that Ninja had one of the sexiest pants in the game. If you're a female character, I think for one of the Realm Reborn sets, if I remember correctly, is
True.
extremely sexy pants. It was so good, just so
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 good.
good. And we never. Well, how the mighty have fallen. Okay, that's all I can say about that. This is terrible. That's an F tier. F.
so
No,
sorry.
we'll glamour over that.
Okay, I wouldn't give it an F. I'm too I think I'm just too nice. Like I don't see any of these outfits as Fs, first of all. But the ninja, I'll give it a C. My first C.
That's so quick.
She got way
Moving
too
on
freaked out
to
by the mask,
Dragoon.
but I think she's
So,
also comparing it to the
Dragoon
old,
set is
so
honestly
that's why she gave it an
incredible.
F.
It is amazing. It is amazing.
Oh yeah, this looks
When I first saw a
very
glimpse
good.
at the Dragoon set at that live letter, we got the first look. I was not sure about it. Like, I mean, I thought it was pretty good, but it wasn't until I saw it in game at the media tour that I really appreciated the set, because there's a lot of like turquoise accents on the armor that match turquoise and blue accents that are on the weapon. The weapon itself looks incredible, and you know, this doesn't have any like corny dragon scales or dragon wings on it, and yet it still looks so Dragoon, and
It looks
I love
like
it.
every
I
other
can't imagine
Dragoon
any
set, you
Dragoon that
know,
wouldn't be
the style
super,
of
super
it,
happy
but
with the set. I think it might be the best Dragoon
there's only
set.
like so much you can really do with Dragoons. Like they all almost look similar in a sense. It's something about, it's like the shape or something, I don't know. But then they like do different detailing on it. But I think like they did a good job with keeping it to the Dragoon sets and then adding like different details. So I do also think it's a good Dragoon set.
Yeah, I think it might be this S tier. Easy.
For me, it's not an S. I give it an
So
I give it an
would
A.
not be considering maining this job if I didn't absolutely love and adore this job set, which obviously
Yeah.
I do. I mean, it should be no surprise. And for me, like the biggest part of this set, yeah, it's the weapon. The weapon is giant. It is a
Absolutely
huge,
love
huge
everything
side.
about
it's so
this.
big. It actually has to fold whenever you're just walking around. It like folds back.
Oh shit, it
Which is
folds.
good. Overall, I really like this set because it feels super unique. It feels super different. I feel like I've never seen anything quite like it before. It is sleek. You know, you have some like cutouts here for
Okay, it does remind me a little bit of that set that everyone gets. Do you know what I'm talking about? The one with the cape and the boots. A little bit, very slightly, like because of the cape and stuff and that grunge kind of feel. The Scion Traveler, is that what it's called? Yeah, a little bit. I still like this more than that set that you get, yeah.
And to like tickle you a little bit. The face wrapping is really strange and interesting. Like this is covering your whole face, so only your eyes are peeking out.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's honestly
pretty neat.
pretty creepy. It's like a little bit spooky vibes from this
They
set,
added the little
but that
skin
makes
like
a lot of
she
sense.
said.
And well,
Did she say like you could
I
tickle?
think you know I'm gonna give this an
Tickle
S
the
to,
hips.
yeah. Dancer.
Wait, sorry, that was fast. That was super fast. I give the Reaper for sure an S tier. What did she give it? Oh, she gave it S too, yeah.
Tier, yeah. Dancer. Okay, well, I guess it's time
I
for me
like
to turn
Dancer.
in my dancer card because I don't like it. And I know a lot of
love
dancers
the
who
weapon.
love this set. I can't say that I agree. I do love the weapons. They're really cool and different,
Yeah, the
amazing. Though it
weapon.
seems
They're
even
so
more
different
terrifying
to the
try
other
to
ones.
catch it by the right side in midair. I just don't like the shorts personally. I'm not a
Me
fan
too,
of the
it's the shorts!
or the shoes, but I will
It's something
say
about
that
those
on a
shorts, but
male
that's it.
character, the dancer set looks absolutely incredible. It is so different. in
Oh,
my
it's so
opinion.
good
I
on a
really,
guy.
really like it on a
So
male
good.
character. But on a female character, I don't like it. I just don't. So for me, I would put dancer boy at S tier. I would put dancer
Same.
girl
S
at
for
D
guy.
tier. So that means
Girl just needs the
I guess
shorts
the whole set is a
replaced
B.
to like a skirt or something. So I'm
That
gonna
evens
put
out.
it
Moving on
on.
to Bard.
I'd put it
So
on A, tier A. I
is
still
a
like it.
crime that the hat does not work for Viera for this set because the hat is so essential to the look for this set. And I feel like for AF gear that you only get once per expansion, once every 2 years for your job, it's really special. They could maybe try to at least make the hats work for all of the races.
Oh, that
for
would-
all of the
yeah. I would
AF
love the
gear.
hats
I
to
don't
work
think
for
that's
the Vieras,
too much
too.
to ask to literally just let the ears clip out the top. I don't think it's actually better than the Storyteller set from Stormblood, which set a pretty high bar, honestly, for other sets. Even
Yeah,
though
that
this
set
does
looks
feel
good.
like a spiritual successor to that. Overall, I think it's a nice set, but I just can't help but feeling like it's so safe. It's so
So
safe.
safe.
It almost
Well, yeah,
feels
the
too
colors white,
professional
black, and red is very
for
safe
Bard.
and very nice.
Like, I tend to like the more wacky fantasy rock star looks for Bard. Like, I actually love the level 50 gear. I think it was the Realm Reborn
I
gear.
actually
Where you've got
think
like
that the
one
Bard
pants that's
set.
stars and the other pant is stripes. If you look at even the 60 set though, the 70 set, and arguably even the level 80 gear, they all give off such a fun
that's nice.
vibe. Like, you're the life of the party, and I feel like that's what this set really lacks.
There's
So
nothing wrong with this set, in my opinion. I like it. I just don't like the hat. The design of the hat for me is what looks weird. But everything else, I'm just like, damn, that looks nice. When I see like red, black, and white, I think of cards. Like it's got even like the diamond suit here, sort of. It's got that, you know, casino gambler. Yeah. It's got that card theme going on. So I love this part. The weapon isn't bad either. It's just a hat. Like it's got this big cup or bowl on top of your head. If it looked like speedier, like a speedier, cooler hat shape, then I would give it S tier almost. Or yeah, I would probably give it S tier if it had the better hat.
Okay, it looks good. I just feel like it's a bit too straight laced. Like I said, it feels too professional, if that makes sense. B.
I would give it
tier.
an A
It's pretty
and just
good,
remove the
but
hat.
It really could be more special. Machinist. So, yes, this gear is pretty similar to the level 80 gear.
Machinist
But
looks like
the
all
level 80
Machinist
gear was
outfits
amazing, so
that I've
of
seen
course,
people wear.
This is amazing too. I mean, it looks great. It's extremely sexy. I love this set.
Yeah, I like it too, but
I
I've
like
seen
the
it
Wild
before.
West vibes. I like the ribbon. I like the goggles, and I love the gun, the like mini gun you have. And I feel like this is something I've said for multiple sets. It just doesn't feel original.
Okay, yeah. It's the same vibe as like Dragoon, how like, you know how you always have to keep it like in the Dragoon theme, and I get it that it's Machinist, that they have to like have this style, but can they change up the colors a little bit? If you just change the color, I think it's fine. Just dye it a different color. Oh, you don't? You can't? Oh, snap. I definitely think like this is like the color scheme of what you would get as soon as you start a job as a machinist. This gives me that dusty, outbacky, like machinist look. So I think it's more of the color. If they had a nicer color on it that made it look richer, then I would like it more. Yeah, it's definitely a cowboy Wild West. That's what I mean by dusty. Because you're running around in this like the deserts.
Could be more original, but looks great. So I think we're gonna pull this one to A
I would
tier.
give it the Machinist is I'm just gonna give it a B. Because I don't know, it just looks like a set that you would get a bit earlier, with the coloring at least.
A tier. Okay, so Red Mage is next. I do like the fact that as a female character, this time you get
My
some
tier for
pants
Ninja wasn't
instead
as
of a
low. I
skirt.
think I
Normally
put it
like
at
skirts, but it's
C.
nice to have a little variety. Not so sure about the egg. I honestly prefer this.
Red
set
Mage
on a
is another
male
one that has a
character
look.
versus
It's always
female
a
character. I think
musketeer.
it looks better on a male character, and I'll tell you why. The booba makes it so it feels a little top heavy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
The thing.
having booba makes it just like there's so much going on the top part that it feels a little bit
It's heavy, yeah.
lopsided. I don't know if that's the right word.
If you wear it as a female, it
I
goes
feel like on a male
wonky
character,
because of
it's
boob.
just more sleek, and I tend to prefer a more sleek look a lot of the time. So I think that who wore it better, Bunny Boy.
True.
wore
The
it better.
guys look better in it.
Some people might say that this Red Mage set is kind of samey, and that I think that's valid, but then again, like Red Mage is a job that has an incredibly specific aesthetic, right? You are pretty much like a musketeer, and maybe it would help if they could venture a little bit beyond that, but I feel like it's maybe more so than other jobs, harder to step out of that very specific aesthetic.
Especially since
It's
the
decent.
name of
It's
the job itself is Red Mage. They also stick to red a lot, and the whole musketeer and red. So it's more of just like the design and how they take it. I like it though. I think it's cool.
It's a decent set. Am I wild
decent
about it?
set,
Not
yeah.
exactly. So I'm gonna call this.
I'm gonna give it an
C
A.
tier. It's okay. It's okay.
I give it an
summer
A.
gear looks absolutely
I
fantastic.
think it looks good
I
for
love it.
musketeer.
And you have a big horn this time. You don't have like a little dinky
Yes,
horn like the
summoner!
Shadowbringers. I feel like the colors are sort of phoenix oriented, which is really cool. It's a nice change of pace. And I like the gold trim. The gold trim is just really pretty. It's really artfully designed. And it's sort of like a brass, actually, not quite gold. I like the sort of wing-like features on the shoulders that are sort of subtle, not really super over the top. You do still have butt wings, though. Gotta have the butt wings, which are fine. They look good. But honestly, like taking a really close look at the set, you can appreciate the attention to detail here.
The book looks really nice too.
I think this one deserves S tier. It's one of the best summoner sets of all time. It looks really, really good. Black Mage. This might be, of all the sets, the most bland and uninspired set. Like,
it's not sexy enough.
This might actually seem a little harsh because I do like it. I do like it. But the problem is that
it's too much coverage, in my opinion. Like, okay, you know how like even when you dress yourself, well, I don't know how it is. Actually, no, I think it also applies for guys too. When you dress yourself up, if you're wearing chunky bottoms, you want to have like at least some skin at the top. Or if you're like covering all of your top half, you want to show some like skin on your legs. You know, there has to be like some sort of balance. But since like the hat is so heavy already, and then the top is heavy, and the bottoms are heavy, like you're just covering everything up. There needs to be some skin somewhere. Just somewhere. Like a nice big slit or something on that skirt would have been enough, in my opinion. They just made it seem like an old witch. An old witch would wear this. A young witch would have it a little bit sexier.
Feels like a dungeon set.
True,
it is like a standard caster robe.
Although it is in jet black, so it wouldn't be a dungeon set.
Like the new Black Mage at level 90.
It's like jet black, which is cool.
Look at the level 70 set for Black Mage, or the female version for level 80 set. They were so unique and so cool, and
true, it does remind me a little bit of what Matoya would wear.
I mean, I like the charms and fangs on the jewelry.
I agree with Zepla. I love the charms, and I also like the top part of how it looks like it's a big hoodie, and then like there's like sort of like a turtleneck almost top inside
I like
it.
where it felt like they were going, but then it feels like
it just needed a slit.
Here. It feels
See,
really bland.
Don't you love the top? Oh my god, I love that. Like, I love this hood. The top is cool. I think they just needed to add, and then all of this detail I love also. They just need a big slit in the skirt.
Overall, and frankly, I'm pretty disappointed. Compare it to something like the Summoner set that has so many artful details all throughout it.
Although the slit wouldn't suit the slit part wouldn't suit probably the male character, so the slit should have been for the girl. The guy could have had the full skirt, maybe without the ruffle could have been changed a bit for the guy. They do make it different for guys and girls, so I'm just trying to give my 2 cents on how to make it a little bit better. But no, I see so many guys in the game that they absolutely don't mind the skirts. They actually love the skirts. Some of them even tell me, like the full skirts. But me, I always like my character to have that sexy appeal. It has to be either cute or sexy. And this is like full on conservative.
Very well thought out, very coherent, very thematic. It's missing so much. It's D tier.
I want to put it in between a B and an A, so I'm going to give it a B for me.
So
I think it's the jet black that makes me still really like it.
Love this set. My God, it really is so excellent.
This is cute.
Like, there's so many ruffles, and there's a tiara you get to wear. I don't think there's another set in the entire game that will make you feel quite as pretty as
this. Also has the hood thing going on too, I noticed, and then the ruffles.
This set will. And yes, I was a bit surprised by the fact that the male version is basically the same. Like, the only difference I could see is the male version has, it doesn't have a cutout, like tiny cutout right here, and the shoulders are not cut out. But that's it. It's pretty much exactly the same.
It's super feminine for the guys.
I kept saying that. I hope that they would be more bold and take more risks.
It's cute. It's also very cute for the guy.
I gotta say, wearing this set on my bun boy was incredibly invigorating. I think he looks fantastic. And so
It's
this
cute.
might be one of my all-time favorite sets ever. It is great. It
It's
looks
definitely
great.
rough on
It's
guys
so
who wanted to
fun.
have a more kind of
Excellent. It's excellent.
masculine
S-tier. Love
white
it.
mage.
I love this set.
So yeah, it's definitely leaning towards more of the cutesy feminine side. So I do like it also. I will give it an S because it's so different. It's very different to the other white mage sets I've seen, at least.
So good. The Scholar set. So I liked the Scholar set when I first had a glimpse of it. It's not really frumpy looking like so many Scholar sets. This time it's actually classy. And it looks, yes, still like you are graduating, but that's the Scholar aesthetic, you know, that's the theme. But I have to say that I was really shocked at the media tour when I saw this set on a male character because it looks so good. Like, you look like a ship captain who's just perusing their private
Ooh,
library.
it looks so
It
good. I love that
exudes
logo.
authority.
I even like the logo behind. They look so cool. And this on the sides and the cuffs. Looks real
Perusing
good.
their private library. It exudes authority, like strategery. So for me, I would say that for males, it's S tier. For females, it's like B. So I think I'll put this at A tier.
I agree with that. I also would put it A.
Sage. With nothing really to
Oh.
compare it to, all I can say is it's so fresh and so clean, right?
So
It's
modern,
medical
futuristic.
grade. Glam. I really do love the visor though. The visor is super cool. It can also be a circlet, like you can move it. And I like
I like
little
that about
ether
it, yeah.
gauges on the set. Like you look like a fantasy doctor, fantasy scientist. It complements the weapons really beautifully. We have seen this set in all of its glory already in the CGI trailer too. I don't think anybody doesn't like this set. I've never heard anyone say they
Yeah,
don't think it looks
it's
awesome.
too good.
Like, the aesthetic for Sage is incredible. This set looks incredible. That's an easy
S
tier.
easy.
Okay, astrologen. So first, let me say the weapon.
Wait, this is
very
Orienter's
good.
outfit,
Looks
isn't
great,
it?
Very cool, very inspired. It's nice. The weapon is really good. It seems like a different team
Isn't
was
this
working
just
on the weapon.
Orienter?
Who was working on the set? Because the weapon is not enough to fix the pile of unfolded laundry that is the Astrologen level 90 set. Okay, it literally looks like you got all of your Astrologen sets from the past and threw them all in the wash together, and then you forgot which pieces go with the what. Like, it is so sloppy and frumpy. It looks like it's been downcycled.
Okay, I can see what she's saying, definitely with the frumpy. I guess because there's just a lot of layers. Maybe it's like the pants underneath. Like she said, like it's like you just put a bunch of pieces together. You just went into your wardrobe and you just put a bunch of pieces together, and we're like, yeah, I'm just gonna go out like this. Yeah, the pants are very funny. The pants plus the long skirt plus the top that sort of overflows onto the skirt a little bit. It looks like the girl at my college who didn't shower. I won't apologize for this statement.
Not upcycled, downcycled. Okay. I ran around in this
I don't
set,
think
in the
Orienter's
media tour,
it
and
looks
I
like
just couldn't
Orienter's
get
top,
over
but not the
how
bottom part. Something
dumb
it's the
it
pants, I
felt.
think, that made it look
Do you
different.
like walk around in
And you know
bell
what? The
bottom
pants are also bell bottom.
under my
I don't know
dress?
how to
It's
fix
a
this
mess,
outfit,
and,
actually.
it's horrendous. Okay, it is truly awful.
I might just
If
be
I could put
giving
it
my
below
first
F, I
D
would, but it's F.
or F.
So that is all for my rankings of the level 90 job year we are expecting in Endwalker, and by and large, I would say that the vast majority of these sets are either god tier or great, or at least quite good. So I think most people have a lot to look forward to in the upcoming expansion, and I'm sure there are going to be many people who disagree with my assessments of job sets I didn't like so much, and there are going to be people who love those sets too. So let me know what you think.
Yeah, for sure. What she said is true. Like, people are not going to agree with everything, you know, she says or what I say. Like, even when I compare my tier list to her tier list, most of it is actually the same. I just like, there's just like a couple of differences. I didn't give anything an F. I guess I'm just too nice. I'm just way too nice and not that harsh. But I gave the ninja a C because I didn't like the pants and the mask, and I gave the Astro a D because I just felt like I don't know how to fix this.